It is still dangerously hot out there, and a heat advisory has been issued once again. We will get to the forecast in just a minute, but first, we have some breaking news to bring to you out of Aurora. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Phil Lipoff. An Aurora police officer has been indicted on charges for second-degree murder and reckless manslaughter in the 2025 death of Rajon Belt Stubblefield. Stubblefield's family will be sharing their reaction to this decision any moment now, and we'll bring it to you when it happens live. But first, we want to get to Chris Vanderveen with more on the indictment. Chris.
Phil, that indictment became official late last week, at least in the eyes of the judge, when it was handed up to the judge. Officer Matthew Neely was then allowed to turn himself in over the weekend in Commerce City. Bond was set at $200,000. He posted it and did not really spend too much time in custody. His next court appearance is now set for 2 weeks from now. This all really happened about a year ago, a little bit more than a year ago, at 6th and Billings in Aurora. It's all on dash and body camera, so a lot of the details of the case are already known, have been publicly discussed. The officer's body camera shows Officer Neely pulling his gun right away, tells Belt Stubblefield to stay in the car and not to move. At some point outside of the car, Belt Stubblefield, he tosses a gun he has. It's not very visible in a lot of video, but both sides agree that he did toss a gun. A minute later, the officer shoots Belt Stubblefield. As Belt Stubblefield walks toward the officer. Not a lot said today at this news briefing here in Arapahoe County, but clearly this is a sensitive case.
Because this case is now pending before the court, my office is ethically prohibited from discussing the evidence or commenting further on the facts of the case outside of the judicial process. We remain committed to ensuring that every case is handled fairly, impartially, and in accordance with the law.
It's important to note that District Attorney Amy Padden did not take any questions about this. They realize that this is a sensitive case. As for Officer Neely, he is now on unpaid leave from the Aurora Police Department. The police chief did put out a statement earlier today saying in part that he did not want to comment on the merits of the case, saying it'd be inappropriate for him to do so, but he also talked about his office and his officers and showed support for both. In Arapahoe County, Chris Vanderveen, 9 News.
All right, Chris, thanks so much. And we are still waiting for the family to set up. When we get that, we'll bring it to you live. Right now, I want to get to meteorologist Chris Bianchi. It is insanely hot out there today, Chris. Triple digits again, it looks like, near record heat.
Yeah, and we will cool down tomorrow, but it's not going to be much of a cool down. And also, it's going to come with quite a bit of wildfire smoke. I'll explain all this in just a second. First of all, today, we're getting up to 100. That will tie our daily record set back in 1878. We're already well on our way to doing so. 94 out at the airport as of our noon observation. 9 News Backyard, 92. So despite the smoke and some of the clouds we've had this morning, we've efficiently got those temperatures on up in the low to mid 90s already, flirting with 100 already in parts of the eastern plains. Radar is quiet right now. That will change a little bit later today as well. We got a weak little system moving through. At the surface, though, it is very dry, the wildfire smoke, and just good old-fashioned desert dry air. And so we're going to get mostly dry thunderstorms this afternoon. What that means for you, we will get some scary-looking clouds, some bursts of wind, some lightning, a little rain, and that's pretty much it between about 2 and 7 p.m. These are what I call the airport messer-uppers. These are not good for the airports because erratic 50 to 60 mile an hour winds, of course, not great if you're taking off or landing. So just watch out for some delays today and tonight. And then tomorrow, a few leftover showers and storms, but much cooler for us tomorrow. And that is thanks to a cold front that'll move through. We're right now seeing quite a bit of smoke coming in from the Wide Mouth 2 fire that is burning in southern Utah. That smoke will continue and it will get worse tonight as a cold front moves in from the north and the west. And that front is going to bring us some of the Pacific Northwest wildfire smoke in addition to some of the smoke that we've got right now from Utah. So we're going to get 2 different sources of smoke tonight. That smoke will unfortunately get worse for us later on tonight. Next 12 hours, we're going to be in the mid to upper 90s, and then we'll drop down later on this evening. And those overall headlines staying hot, gusty storms this afternoon, cooler tomorrow, but a lot smokier as well. Details on that in just a few minutes.
Chris, thank you. A 4th person has died after a rollover crash in northern Colorado last month. The Weld County Coroner's Office confirmed that 20-year-old Roman Wesley Parra from Wyoming died early yesterday morning at a hospital in Greeley. The crash happened on July 25th on Weld County Road 80 and 39. Parra was the driver of that car. Everyone was ejected from it when it rolled over. 3 of the passengers died at the scene. 4 people are recovering after a stabbing in Denver over the weekend. It happened around 6 p.m. Saturday, North Sherman Street. Denver police found 4 people in a home with non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect has been arrested. DPD says this was a family disturbance.